Cory, this is Danne reporting from my home to tell you that we have in fact not forgotten about you this year. Now, you may be confused on what I mean by that, but you must know because you have participated in both of the GNN saying goodbye videos for the past 2 years. And just because the circumstances might be different for this year, doesn't mean we're going to exclude you from the fun. And guess what, Cory? This video is going to be all about you and how grateful we are for having you as the senior in charge this past year. Being in this class with you the past 3 school years has been absolutely amazing because I've been able to see your ability to adapt no matter the group of GNN we may have, because as you know, this class is ever so changing. Every year we get some new students. Ever since your first year, your sophomore year, you've been totally fascinated with the world of editing, and I could tell that from how much time you spent trying to find new editing styles, tips, and improvements we can make to make our videos even further beyond and so much better. Cory, you learned some amazing things that we could do with the software we have. You learned how to keyframe, which I'm sure will be passed down to future generations of GNNers to come. Being the main and senior editor this year, or as we in GNN like to call it, the senior in charge, has really been an awesome opportunity for you. You really did step up to the plate to become that senior in charge with that go get it, we can do this attitude. You are going to be greatly appreciated for all the hours you spent editing and your aid bells that you came down to the class to upload. You helped ease our worries during the COPPA ordeal. You've helped us utilize YouTube in ways never done before and really grow as a class beyond any expectation. Overall, Cory, I just want to thank you for being very cool, very nice, and I'm going to miss you next year. Try to visit. I know you're a working man and you work at Kroger's, but maybe you could set aside some time. Cory Senior in Charge Stone, thank you so much for stepping up to the plate this year.
Hi, my name is Jalen White, and today I would like to say a little goodbye to my friend Cory. So, this year was actually my first year of GNN, and I was very timid to be in the class because I didn't know many people. And I remember the first activity we had to do on the first day of school was this scavenger hunt. And me being the new person, I didn't know which group to go in, but I remember Cory offered me to be in his group, which was so nice. And I remember it was such a fun day because me, Richard, and Cory had such a great time taking the pictures and videos and grabbing people to interact with and stuff. And that's when I knew I was gonna love GNN, and that's when I also knew Cory was gonna be a great friend for the year and forever. Cory is such a great editor. He edits all of our main segments. I mean, kudos to you because I couldn't do it. He's the glue of GNN. I mean, he keeps us all on our toes. He lets us know when things need to be done, but he's not rude about it. Yeah, he's really the best. I mean, I remember one of the things that we bonded over was our love for Mario Kart. I remember when it came out on the iPhone, that's what everyone was talking about. And I remember that's what we really bonded over and we would compete with each other over. But yeah, I'm really gonna miss you, Cory, and I hope you have the best time graduating and living the rest of your life. Don't forget about us.
So one thing I can say about Cory is no matter what somebody did or how somebody did it, he'd always be or if they made a mistake, he'd always be really light on them or anything like that, or he was never really quick to be all snippy or snappy with anybody or anything like that. And on that, he whenever he came in the room, he'd just be kind of chill. He'd be cool with everybody, hey guys, and just something like that. Overall, Cory's just a nice guy, and he's a pretty helpful editor, I'd say. And yeah, I want to say, Cory helped me carry a lot of things. Even though I didn't directly approach him, he'd always just be this, that, when it came to like I said before, when it came to criticism or anything like that, he'd kind of just be real lax about it, but still would say it in a way that hey, get on it or anything like that. But yeah. Oh, and also another part, that's not really GNN related. In the wrestling room, he'd always be, I said, to extend on the helpfulness of Cory, he'd be really helpful. And yeah, I love Cory. That's the homie. And it's gonna be weird next year.
Cory, you are extremely nice, you're so funny, and you never fail to bring a smile on anyone's face whenever they need it. And you've definitely done a good job this year when it comes to editing the videos, and you're definitely going to be missed whenever next year rolls around, and yeah, I'm going to miss you.
Hey, this is Aiden. Congratulations, Cory. We all knew you could do it. You've always been there for us. You taught me how to edit. I definitely wouldn't be where I am without your help. In fact, I thank everything that I've done for GNN because of you. I think you definitely helped everyone get to where they are today. Whenever we had problems, you're always there to help us. Even though we all thought we were coming off as obnoxious, even though you had your own stuff, you helped us. You even took your time helping us. You were a great leader and you got us through the class. We all think you're going to go to great places. You are going to go to great places. Congratulations once again, Cory. Good job.
So this is my first year in GNN, and I'm actually going to be kind of sad because one of our great editors, Cory Stone, who edits the videos, like our weekly videos, he edits them every week, is going to be leaving because he's a senior, and that's kind of sad. It's really sad. But he was really helpful with our videos. Like, when our videos wouldn't upload, he was always just fixing them. Like, we worked on the talent show for a really long time, and when it was finally time to get it out, it wasn't working, and he spent a few days working on it until he could get it up, and I'm very thankful for that. He also was just really nice. When I went over to bug him, he wouldn't get mad. He would just, like, laugh with me, which was pretty fun. He also fixed our problems with our cameras, because sometimes we just had those days where cameras weren't working. And he also made sure that we kept on track of getting rid of videos we didn't need and kept on track of our own editing. And I don't know, he's just a really great guy, and I'm happy to have met him this year.
I'm Rian Boone, and this year Cory is a senior. Cory is so much fun to be around. This is my first year in GNN, and getting to know him has been a blast. It has been so much fun to get to know him. I remember for Christmas, I got him for the, I forget what it's called, but for the Christmas thing, I pulled his name, and what he wanted was a loaf of bread. So that just tells you a bit about his character. He's great at problem solving. He knows when he has work he needs to get done, and he always puts that first before free time and everything. He works so hard to make sure our videos get out on time. He knows what he's doing, and he does it so well. He is overall a great person to be around. I remember another story, he once brought in a thing of stickers and was selling it to all of us and trying to sell them, and it was so much fun. And then we just have like little inside jokes, and it's just with like the whole group, and he's a great person to be around. He can brighten up the room with anyone in it. He knows when he has to work. He knows when it's like time for him to work and get stuff done, and he knows when it's time to have fun and where he can be goofy, and he's great at making sure that those two stay separate. And he's so smart on what he does, and he's so good at what he does. So I'm gonna miss Cory when he leaves for sure, but I wish him luck in the big world, because I do think he will have no trouble in making it out there. So goodbye, Cory.
Hi, it's Mrs. Slegel. I want to say goodbye to Cory and tell him how much he has meant to the class and how much we have enjoyed having him. I have loved having Cory for the last 3 years. He has grown so much from a student who just kind of sat quietly in his seat, you know, going through things, discovering things, to being our senior in charge this year, our main editor, our person who, you know, really was the deciding voice and the leader voice of the class this year. One of my favorite memories of Cory is him, his first year, sitting with his with another classmate named Dylan, and just them going through and learning all kinds of editing tools and lots of discovery about cameras and camera angles. Another great memory I have of Cory is this year when I asked him if he had won his wrestling tournament because he had a Champion sweatshirt on, and everybody laughed because I didn't know that Champion was a brand that you guys all wore. But those are just some of the fun things. Cory was a great classmate to the other kids in the class. He was always so calm and always so respectful, and I really appreciated that about him. I cannot wait to see what he does. I really hope I get to run into him at Kroger. In case people didn't know, he has a job at Kroger's, which is really cool. And I hope he goes on and he continues editing, and that he is successful and he keeps in touch. Cory, it's been amazing having you in class, and I wish you all the best.
Hello, Goshen High School. This is Dylan Kepke.
And I'm Cory Stone. Seniors, class of 2018, I'm gonna miss all of you. My name's Cory.
Can you push it just a little? You can write good.
They're all on the ground. Turtleneck man in his natural habitat. Merman.